Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Chelsea, and in this video, I'm going to be speaking on what the heck is going on with money, what's going on financially, and I really want to put a twist on it. I want to bring in the spiritual and energetic perspective and lens of what's going on in our economy and just people who are struggling with money, maybe struggling in their businesses. And so right now, as you know, the world and humanity is going through one of the most, actually the most massive evolutionary shift that humans have ever went through. And this is seen in so many different areas in our lives. But again, in this video, I want to talk about money and how it's affecting us in this way. And so right now, and since we grew up, really, like our whole idea and perspective of money, there is a lot of distortion, a lot of dysfunction, there's a lot of darkness and scarcity around money. And so I want to bring to light the ways that this shows up. And this can show up in your own individual life when we talk about how you were conditioned through your family, how your family related to money, what they made it seem, the things that they taught from you, even the things that you witnessed, how you grew up, if there wasn't much money or if there was a lot of money, but there was weird dynamics with it, if you've seen money tear relationships apart, if it's just been a struggle, all these different dynamics. And so you as an individual, you're being picked up through that, through your family even. But then it goes into more of a collective way as well, through the things that we witness in society, the things that are subliminally programmed into our minds and, you know, through media and things like that. So there's a lot of just distorted perspectives on what money is, how we should use it, what it means, all of this kind of stuff. So right now, it's a big purification period for the world. And so anything that is linked to darkness or distortion, it's all coming up to be witnessed right now. And right now in our world, there's a lot of disharmony and greed with money. So we see a lot of people having large amounts of money, and then there's a lot of people who are in poverty. And so the scale is very imbalanced. And we're trying to bring that scale back into balance so that it is more harmonious and united in the way that we can survive and that we can use money as a tool. And the other thing too is that money is often linked to, we have this attachment to money that is kind of an external sourcing of our sense of power and our sense of worth. And so we see this again in government, in politics, in, you know, even just individuals that hold large sums of money. And a lot of this is connected to a sense of power. And this power is obviously sourced externally because that person is relying on it. That person's dependent on it. They're attaching meaning to money and making it seem in a certain way. And there's also this egoic, very individualized gain. So right now it's a lot about personal gain. It's about what can I get? How much can I get for myself? And this is not supportive for humanity. It's not supportive for our evolution. And also it's very mind-based, it's very egoic. It sends us away from our heart and from our center. And this can be seen in business and in services. People are often even subconsciously caught up in the idea of their business needing to make money and that generating success and that generating their own sense of self-worth. When in reality, the reason that we're here, our biggest purpose and our biggest service is for the collective, is for our entire world. And so this narrowing that happens when money is very individualized and just for one person, it actually doesn't support our collective in this way. And so we're starting to move away from those things so that we can really shift into this new place and this place of where Earth is going. The other major problem that we have collectively is our attachment to money for a sense of safety. So there's a lot of scarcity energy, and really at the root of that, it is really twinging on our ability to feel safe in ourselves, in our individual lives, but also throughout the way that we're supported and provided for in our life. And again, we're very much moving away. Everything that we have some kind of attachment to, and specifically the attachments that provide us an external source of XYZ, whatever that may be. Right now, this is really relatable to our sense of success, our sense of safety, our sense of self-worth, our sense of power. So anything that we have an attachment to, especially money, is almost being taken away from us or highlighted in a certain area so that we can almost be divinely forced to create and curate that sense of safety, success, worth, etc. within ourselves without relying or depending on something external from us. And so other than detaching the attachments that we have from money, you're also going to be noticing that there are certain energies within you that are rising up right now. And so this might be shame, it might feel like guilt or embarrassment or regret or anything like that that has your connection to money and is your relationship to money. This could be from your past experience in this life, if there was some kind of investment, or if there's payments or debt or anything like that. This can also be very connected to things like past lives and karmic cycles. And it's also, again, very collective. We're all going through these kinds of things at the same time. And so you might be feeling that collective energy of this purification of what's trying to be released from this relationship. And so the reason why these energies are rising within you and you're experiencing it as feelings, as struggles and challenges with money right now. It might be running thoughts or fears or worries with money. However it's surfacing for you, the reason it's doing that is because that energy is ready to be released from you. It's not serving you, and it's definitely not serving the collective and where humanity is evolving into. And so when things come to the surface for you, it means they're ready to be released. They're ready to be healed by you. And so pay attention to this if it's something that's coming up for you so that you can help to release it and clear it in order to heal and expand yourself, but also to collaborate with the collective in this shift. And what I mean by that is that the world and the earth everything that we're experiencing right now is for a very divine reason in human evolution. And we're really creating this new earth, or this heaven on earth, whatever resonates with you. And that place, it doesn't have space for these kinds of attachments and these kinds of fears or energies around money. And so there's no resonance with that. So we need to let go of that in order to fully shift into this new dynamic in Earth. And especially, within this video, we're speaking on finances and money. And so we're going to start to come to a place where we don't attach to money for a sense of safety or security or success or worth or power. And we also don't have as much of this scarcity mindset around it. We see more of the abundance in the world. We're not reliant on money. We don't make it mean certain things. The money is a lot more evenly distributed. It's very unity based. It's not just in these little tiny elite pools and things like that. And so that's the place that we're shifting into. And so if this stuff is coming up for you, just know that it's for this reason, and to really start to recognize the patterns and the programs within you that you might be holding with money so that you can release them. And so this energy not only feels like releasing those energies and attachments and programs, it's also very leading back into our heart. It's very bringing us back into our integrity. It can feel very humbling. It can feel like you're being realigned into more of your soul and your purpose and your truth and your remembrance of why you serve people in the first place, and seeing money more as a byproduct of that. And so this is the energy. If you're feeling it, I would love for you to let me know in the comments below if this resonated. And also give this video a like if you did like it, and please subscribe if you're new to me, and I will catch you in the next video.